Hi, all. First, I want to say thank you for joining me on my new YouTube channel. And I'm so happy to bring back my weekly oracle card readings. So I will be posting these. It's either going to be like on probably like on Saturdays is when I'll be posting them. And the readings will be for Sunday through Saturday. And they have always been so much fun. I used to put them on my Facebook page all of the time. And now they're back. I was having major problems with technology and major problems finding the time. And so now not only am I going to be doing the weekly card readings, but I will also be doing the monthly card readings where you actually get to choose a pile of cards for the month and I will read them. So that's going to be fun. And if you're watching this, you can watch it here or I will put the link in the description below so that you can go ahead and check out that video too. All right. So let's get started. All right. So Healing with the Fairies deck is the deck that I was drawn to for this week. And I also put a link to it where you can get them too if you absolutely love these cards. And I'll be doing like a review on these and some of the other ones. If you can see some of the pictures on here. I really, really do love these cards. Bam. Okay. So I have to tell you, as soon as I pulled these out of the deck, like the Family Harmonious card came flying out. And I have been trying to find it to put it back in this deck and I can't find it. And I have went through every single one of these cards looking at them and I cannot find it. However, it's still a really big message for this week. So I will post it on my Facebook page as well, especially for Sunday and Monday, right? So they're talking about starting on Sunday. This Sunday is going to be family harmony, okay? So if you're having any kind of family get-togethers, family gatherings, I know there's a lot of graduations coming up and such, just know that you're being supported and the past loved ones are definitely there watching over you. For some reason, I really felt like I needed to say it because all of a sudden I feel like this push coming from behind, which is, I know it's past loved ones that are doing that, okay? So all of the festivities that are going on, even for the whole entire month too, just know that you can include them because they are there, they are around. It's just much easier for them to hear you than for you to hear them at times, okay? Because we're also busy and caught up in our own stuff. Okay, so I kind of connected to the week a little bit, and I'm going to draw a card for Sunday and Monday again, and then I will draw a card, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They all kind of go together, right? So here we go. So this is going to be for Sunday and Monday, but I just have to tell you that there's a lot of stuff going on in those couple days. I want to say man, there's so many cards that want to come up right now. For Sunday, Monday, and even going into Tuesday, just very busy. Just a lot of stuff going on. I just feel like there's a lot of errands to run or, you know what I mean? Like you're going to be late for work one day or, you know what I mean? You're going to have to stay late. So just kind of expect the unexpected on the early parts of those days. All right. Oh my, I knew this was going to come up too. Why don't I say it? Remember, I actually showed this picture during when I was showing you these things. So the first one is just like stand your ground, okay? But do it in like a nice way. Sometimes I have the filter at the wrong time. So I hope you're not the same way, all right? So what it is that is like you have to be sweet with your communication, not passive aggressive, okay? But just kind of just know that sometimes you don't know the full story of what the other person is going through, okay? And it's so funny too because so many times we're like, well, they're my family. I know, what they're going through. But the thing is that you also don't know like how they perceive the world, okay? So that's another thing that Spirit really wants you to know, especially during these family gatherings, is that it's okay for you to be assertive and like, have your boundaries, but just, say it tactfully and really nice, like overly nice, like almost like sugarcoating it. I'm a big sugarcoater, okay? So that's it there, but really holding your boundaries too. And I feel like this bleeds into work as well, all right? So just make sure that no one's like trampling you over or treating you like a doormat and stuff. Just know that you're strong, right? And it's okay. Speak up little by little and then you'll start getting the hang of it, okay? So that's one of the cards I wanted to come up, and I should have known this. Oh my goodness. Another thing they want you to do is kick up your heels. So I feel like this is for most of the beginning of the week, but if you've been in my card readings before, a lot of times Spirit that works with me, it'll actually be for the whole week. But just kind of notice that if it actually does happen when I'm trying to get them to say that it'll happen. When I say Sunday and Monday, that's when we would want that guidance for those days. Gosh, they're so bossy. They're like, you say Sunday and Monday, but you know what? it might happen all week long. And I'm like, well, I didn't ask for that. And they're like, huh. Anyway, so kick up your heels, enjoy the time, and even going into next weekend too. You know what I mean? If you have time to relax and stuff, time to go on vacation, do it. This is definitely being guided if you already have a trip planned. If you just made a trip, this is your sign saying thumbs up from the spirit world. And then moving forward fearlessly. So this is talking about people that have actually had like an opportunity being presented to them, right? Hey, you got this. Keep on going. They're pushing you forward saying, hey, there's nothing to be fearful about. I think about that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to do this. I'm so scared. And then I just imagine flying in an airplane. How many of us have been on planes before? And when you look down, it's like you get to see the people and they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's like, oh my gosh, like that person's 5 minutes late. You know, you see little cars running around, you know, before you get too high. And I'm like, and they're thinking that's the biggest deal in the world. But then all of a sudden now I'm like way up high and I'm looking back on it and I'm like, dude, doesn't matter. It's literally, there's a big giant world out there. So try to look at the bigger picture. That's going to help you too, right? And we are so supported and guided and loved here that if we actually knew just like half of it or trusted at least half of it, we wouldn't be afraid at all. We are so supportive, you know, supported, you know, be supportive as well. Okay, well, that was a long just for Sunday and Monday. So let's see what we got. Sunday, Monday was good for Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. Environmental awareness. I love that this card came up. Can you see it? Environmental awareness. So, of course, taking care of Mother Nature, right? You know, I have literally gotten out of my car and picked up trashes in the middle of the median during a red light because it's made me so mad. And if you work with the elementals, like the fairies, and we're in a fairy deck, no wonder this came up, right? When you work with them and stuff, they are really they really want you to be an advocate for the earth. And if you look outside, like, oh my gosh, it's a gorgeous, beautiful world. Just take a moment each day if you can and just like look at the sky, look at the clouds. It's amazing. It's mind-boggling sometimes, some of the things that you can see. So that's one of the things. Oh man, you have so many messages, guys. Like you guys really, there's so many messages coming through right now. Like that's why I do this every week. Try to get some of those messages across because there's so much coming in right now. So much pieces of advice that they want to give you guys and everything. Seriously. If you're looking at this stuff and trying to get readings, I don't care. Like go to Facebook groups, trying out some of the free ones. Just use discernment with the kind of information that they give you, okay? If they're giving you a lot of negative stuff and stuff, don't take it, all right? They're not truly connecting. But I just have to reach out and tell you guys this because there's so many messages coming forward because not only are they just talking about the environmental awareness, what I was going to say is that also about animals, you know, and just how they behave and know that a lot of times that's how our past loved ones speak to us through the butterflies and through the birds, you know, and feathers too. If you've gotten a feather, comment below. I want to hear your feather stories. I want to hear your butterfly stories. Those stories are amazing and I love to read them. I love to see about them, especially if you have a feather story because I don't see feathers anywhere. I've seen a feather once. And if I can, I'm going to go ahead and put my feather story down there. The one time I saw a feather, and it's from my great-great-grandma, who I never met, because I don't think I met her. Anyways, so one more thing too, taking walks, all right? Definitely got to get outside and exercise. Well, not exercise, but just getting outside, okay? That's where we're supposed to be. You know, we're still part of the earth. For some reason, we think that we're much better than them. So that's supposed to be for Sunday, Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday. I feel like I'm doing this wrong, okay? So don't be discouraged if next week it happens a little bit differently. So Sunday, Monday, we got Tuesday, Wednesday. So now another card for the weekend. And just to let you know, I'm trying to get started on Instagram too. My son's a millennial, so he's teaching me. So I'm going to try and put some nature stuff in there to kind of like get us going each day, you know, maybe not each day, but try and get us a little bit of motivation to get out there and go for a walk and to be outside a little bit more. You know, like right now I hate being in here because it's like 80 degrees outside or something. It's beautiful. Let's go. All right. So for the weekend. Okay. All the people that are practicing psychic awareness, right? Psychic abilities. Just tune in for a second. Ask your guides what card just happened to pull up. And I'll give you a hint. It's already came up once. All right, are you ready? You can pause the video. Think about it. All right, it's one of the cards that already came up. Bam. Environmental awareness. Oh, so that means, okay. Oh, wow, really? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So the card came up again because I must have missed something. Remember I told you there's a lot of messages too, and I also told you that a lot of the past loved ones are coming through. Well, I missed something. It's also past pets that are coming through. Okay. So just know, and it's so funny because so many mediums do not like really connect to animals, and so it's like I always try to make sure that I give them some time like during my readings and stuff. So just know that some of them are for our past pets too. There's one that's really talking about his dog bowl or his dog dish or something, and like the food that was in it or something. I don't know why, but I just got that glimpse of something. I think it's a small dog or a small cat. I don't know. I didn't really see, but it's really small. It's really small, that the one that's coming up right now. And I feel like it's dark too. But anyways, maybe past like recently too. Not trying to get in there, but just let you know they're all coming through. So definitely. Oh, and that's probably the reason why. Oh, and I'm not sure if you ever walked this dog or they were just like really drawn to outside. You know, I don't have a dog, but I think that's where the walking is too. So if you have a pet that has passed and you used to go walking with them or exploring with them or something, I feel like that's also them trying to tell you that they want you to continue doing that. You know, that's really what I'm picking up here. It's really weird when you get specific things when you're trying to do a general reading. They have a sense of humor. No, all right. So for the weekend. There's no way. Okay, what else am I missing here? Am I going to get out the book and see what the book says? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. All right. What else is going on? All right, you definitely need to look up the symbols of the birds that you see, okay? That's another thing as well. I don't know all of them top of my head. You know, maybe if you're seeing a lot of hawks, if you're seeing a lot of blue jays, you know, really look up the symbolism for that and then see if it actually like resonates with you and take what resonates with you because it's resonating with you for a reason and it's not resonating with you for another reason. And also the moon. Oh my gosh, definitely, you know, connecting to the moon. That's why I miss doing these weekly card readings. You don't even understand, y'all. This is awesome. Are you ready? Pause the video again if you need to. Connect to this card. I've already mentioned this card. I've already talked about this card. I already told you the description. And hint, it's not the environmental awareness one. Go ahead. Give you a minute, pause, and I'll tell you. Family harmony. Now, I am telling you, I went through this deck and could not find it. I got up and looked around. I had no idea where it was. So now, all of a suddenly, I'm about to like end, right? I already pulled the last card, which was environmental awareness yet again, right? Oh my gosh, get in the environment this week. If you don't, and if I'm gonna use the same deck next week, no, I wasn't going to, but maybe I'll at least pull out one card next week. For next week's reading, I am going to pull out one card out of this deck. And if environmental awareness comes up again, I'm coming for you. Everyone get their butts outside, okay? So now, are you ready? Family harmony. And I told you, I could not find it. So I feel like Spirit just really wants to also end the week knowing family harmony. So if you have any kind of drama, even if it starts in the beginning of the week, just know it's temporary. Or if you're going through it right now, there's going to be like a conclusion. You know what I mean? Just hold on. Stay optimistic, all right? So hopefully that there is an end in sight if you are going through family issues. And if you're not, that's great. Good job, right? But there's a family togetherness that's coming, all right? So that's really, really good news. And I'm feeling drawn for one more card. I am just so incredibly happy that it's not the same card that had just been coming up. It is Miracle Healing. Yes. So this card just really means about keeping the positivity, keeping the faith, and just knowing that things are going to work out, okay? That there is going to be healing that takes place. And this is also mental and physical as well. You just have to believe in it enough, trust it enough, and honestly think those positive thoughts. Law of attraction so works. But you cannot think negative thoughts when you do it. You have to think the positive ones. You know what I mean? You can be like, well, I'm always like this. I'm always sick. No, you can't do that. I am always healthy. I have a badass body. You know what I mean? It is so awesome how, you know what I mean? I'm always healthy. You know? So just know it's how you got to talk to the universe. And don't worry, because guess what? There's more of those kind of videos coming, all right? So I know you probably watch other YouTubers or maybe you watch other people on Facebook. That's awesome. But to just know, I'm putting out some of that content too. Hopefully I'll be posting on, I'm not sure exactly what days yet, but I'll be posting weekly, a couple times a week here on YouTube. I will be posting the daily cards on Facebook along with a pick-a-pick card. And make sure that you watch the monthly one for June because that's going to be fun, something I've never done. And make sure you stay tuned for next week because if this card comes up again, I'm going to reach out. So definitely let me know in the comments below your feather stories and what you're going to do so this card doesn't come up again. Because I'm going to use a different card deck next week for the reading. But at the end of that, I am going to use this deck. And if this comes up again, someone's in trouble. And they will tell me who. All right. Well, I love you guys. And have a great week.